Hello everyone and welcome back to my Bold and Beautiful 29 YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At the Precipice house, Steffi tells Finn she'll miss him while she and the kiddies are down. He tells her she's his everything. She repeats the sentiment, and they kiss. Steffi tells Finn she wouldn't be leaving if Liam's surgery hadn't been successful. Finn admits he still has a lot of questions. He complains that Dr. Buckingham hasn't been responding to him. It's nearly like she's been avoiding him. Steffi's sure he'll figure it out by the time she gets back. They kiss again. At Bill's house, Liam's disturbed to discover that his father paid $1 million for the experimental surgery. Indeed, though, there was no guarantee it would work. Bill doesn't watch about plutocrat, he cares about Liam. Bill tells Liam he's so proud of the man and father he is. However, the stylish of him would have gone if he'd left this world. He tears down the stylish effects that be to him, and that's exactly what he did when he came into his life, rather of appreciating who he was. It was a terrible mistake. He laments the fleece of armor he wears for protection. While it's made him successful in business, it's destroyed his particular life. When Liam called him out, he was spot on. He got protective and said effects Liam didn't earn and that he didn't mean. Liam wells up as Bill tearfully asks for his remission. He's so thankful he's here, however, he'd no way have survived it if he'd lost him. I love you, son. Liam loves him too. They embrace. In the main Forrester office, Eric tells Ridge he'll continue to tell him to get back together with Brooke until he realizes he's right and warns him about Nick. Brooke assures Taylor that the trip to Italy is just business. Taylor wonders how numerous Brooke's bedroom outfits she packed. She knows Brooke will try to steal Ridge down from her. Have some quality for formerly in your life. Taylor suggests she save the tasteless temptation scene. They both know she's planning for someone differently. She walks out and Nick appears, opining on Taylor leaving in a huff. Brooke sighs, has she ever left me any other way? Nick pulls out his passport and reminds Brooke he'll be in Italy too. She coos and smiles. Taylor pulls Ridge into a passionate kiss. He growls, what was that for? She purrs, so you flash back how important I'll miss you. Steffi appears as Ridge assures Taylor it's a short trip. She's sure it feels ever with Brooke on the trip. She's sure the trip will be a success, but she needs time down. Taylor asks her to keep in touch and give them updates. Steffi lists off how everything is great in her life. She advises her father not to forget this feeling in Italy. She's sure Brooke will throw herself at him. But she believes in him and so does her mama. Brooke tells Nick she has to fly with Eric and Ridge as they've so important work to do. Nick asks her to promise to make time to get on the water with him. Eric regards his head in and watches as they kiss, and Nick tells her, I'll see you in Naples. The Forrester pouts. Nick way into the wardrobe room to take a call and Eric confronts him. He knows that he's after Brooke. He heard him talk about meeting her in Naples and warns it's a business trip. Don't intrude. Nick thinks he's the bone. Who's snooping? Eric tells him to stay down from Naples. Nick smirks, always a pleasure, Eric. Brooke joins Steffi, Taylor, and Ridge in the main office and asks if Ridge is ready. He is, and is getting agitated. Brooke says it's going to be a blast. Eric walks by and tells them, let's go. Come on. Ridge leverages Steffi and Taylor, who tells him she'll be there staying for him, and shops another kiss on him as Brooke watches. Nick muses about the islet of Capri and flashes to being with Brooke in the beautiful locale. He muses, a new chapter. A new life for us, Brooke. And it starts in Italy. Finn arrives at Bill's place to check on Liam. He tells him he's important to the kiddies, so he's important to him too. Bill leaves to jump on a conference call after letting Liam know he loves him again. Finn sits and asks Liam how he's feeling. Liam jokes, popular. A lot of visits moment. Finn learns Sheila stopped by when Steffi was there. She indeed thanked her. Finn tells Liam he's the real idol. Liam cracks if excrescent can't kill him, why should a pellet? Finn asks if he's entered any further word about the surgery from Dr. Buckingham. Liam shrugs that he hasn't, but feels good. Finn asks to check his lacerations. When he does so, he frowns. Liam asks what's wrong. Grace arrives, and hides and listens in, as Finn tells Liam the lacerations are a lot lower than he anticipated. Liam thinks that must be a good thing. His vitals are good and he's getting stronger. Finn asks if Dr. Buckingham has said anything additional to him. In the hall, Grace snoots. Liam tells Finn that he feels fine but weirdly fine. Like, he's back to his old tone. Finn nods, it's unthinkable. Grace looks concerned. Steffi giving Sheila commodity surprising, stopgap. Plus, Finn has reservations about Grace, and Taylor has a suggestion for Nick about Brooke. Steffi has been absolutely firm about Sheila not being involved in her family. She claimed that Finn not have a relationship with his natural mama, and he agreed. They had good reason. Sheila shot Steffi and left her for dead. She also shot Finn and let everybody suppose he was dead while she nursed him back to health. Lately, however, Sheila played a part in trying to keep Luna from her murderous preoccupation, and she indeed handed a distraction that allowed Liam to snare Luna's gun. He ended up shooting Luna. Finn been helping with Liam's treatment. For a while, all the croakers. Aloud. Liam had an inoperable brain excrescence. Still, after Luna shot him and he survived surgery, Grace told Bill that she had a treatment that could work. The only catch was that they had to keep the whole thing a secret from the sanitarium. Bill agreed and paid her $1 million, and Liam survived and was cured. Not everyone felt Grace's cure was on the up and over, however. Eric let everyone know that the Italy trip was still on, now that everybody was out of peril from Luna. Nick sounded agitated to go. Brooke will be there. Taylor and Ridge got engaged, but Nick's return has bothered him. Eric pushing Ridge to be with Brooke, and Brooke still averring that Ridge is her fortune, has helped Taylor and Ridge's relationship. Nick has wasted any time trying to make a move on Brooke, however. He gave her an awful, romantic gesture, and it's clear he wants her to move on from Ridge. Can Brooke find happiness without Ridge? Carter's eyes nearly popped out of his head when he saw Daphne. He claims that Hope is the love of his life. She's the only woman who has his heart. Still, his eyes tell a different story. This treason could shoot Hope back into Liam's arms. Carter is in a kittenish mood, but it's not with Hope. He got kittenish with Daphne upon her appearance. The scent of her incense incontinently put him in a reverie. Carter couldn't get that silly grin off his face from the moment he saw her. Also, he was relatively kittenish throughout their discussion. He'd no way acted this way around Daphne ahead. Daphne was each over him months agone. And he didn't feel interested in her. Did he have a change of heart after she left for Paris? He sounded a little too agitated to see her back in city. Carter wanted to know how long Daphne was staying in Los Angeles. She signed and coolly responded, "We shall see." Also, Carter admitted that he'd missed her recently. This caught Daphne by surprise, especially since he chose Hope over her. That's what had Daphne heading back in the first place. Hope demanded to walk into Carter and Daphne's commerce. She would have given their engagement an alternate study. Carter's wandering eyes could have her headed back into the arms of another waffling man. Hope might realize that she wants Liam after all. Those passions she had during his health extremity were actually passions of love. Still, it'll drive Hope insane with covetousness if Carter does pursue Daphne. She allowed. She won Carter in the end. But now, she might have alternate studies on staying with him this time around. She could take her father's advice and give Liam another chance.